So it is about 2 weeks after the challenge, and I successfully did it. So yay. So I'm just getting to start on this video, and before I start it, so the first clip I recorded before the challenge was me talking about why I was doing it, and I kind of went on for a while. But basically, all I said was that the reason that I'm doing this challenge is I don't like eating meat, and I don't really know why I ended up like this. I'm Asian and I've just grown up eating meat, but I just ended up not like eating meat. And second of all, I'm just really picky in general, so that's going to be the main problem of this challenge. So yeah, so on the last day before the challenge, I went out to one of my favorite restaurants and enjoyed a chicken fried rice for my last meal with meat for a month. Okay, so we just went to Thai Grill in downtown Westerville, Ohio, and it's July 31st, so my last day before the vegetarian challenge. So it's gonna be, that was probably my last meal with meat for at least another month, and maybe more. So yeah. Today's actually August 2nd. I've kind of forgot to record yesterday on the 1st, but I've had band today and yesterday. So yesterday I just had like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then later for dinner I had just like a tofu meal that my mom made. And then today I had band photos. I didn't eat breakfast and it got done at like 1. So we went out to eat, and we went to like one of my favorite restaurants, and I've only ever eaten like one meal at that restaurant, and it's a chicken-based meal, so I couldn't eat that. So I ate this other tofu-based meal. I mean, it wasn't awful, but like just I would have much rather had my regular meal. I'm gonna be real, I was so confident going into this challenge. Now thinking about it, like literally every restaurant I go to, like period, except for like this one taco restaurant, all the meals I eat there are all like chicken based. Might be a little bit harder than I thought. Okay, so during the beginning of this challenge, my parents actually weren't home because they were out in Canada while me and my sister, I had band camp and my sister had cheer camp. So this following week, I had to go to band camp and I couldn't record or do anything there, so you'll see what happens with that. But my parents aren't home, and that's all I need to know. Okay, so update later in the day. It's still the second dinner update. My uncle and aunt brought me out to Applebee's, so we went there, and I had a pasta and mozzarella sticks. I told them to not put chicken in my meal, but they did anyways, but I just didn't eat that. I gave it to my uncle. So yeah, that was dinner day 2. It wasn't too bad, I guess. Honestly, eating out as a vegetarian sucks. You know, it's August 3rd actually, day 3 of the challenge. I have just kind of been snacking all day, so I didn't really have like a consistent breakfast or lunch. But I babysitted today from 4 to like now, and I just got home and it's like 10:30, and I haven't had anything to eat really, so I just whipped up it's like a noodle stir fry thing. It just has some like tofu and egg in it. I've already eaten some of it, but yeah, that's what dinner is. I'm home alone right now, so perks of that is I get to eat in my room. Okay, so I am back from the week-long band camp, and it was, I mean, it was pretty fun, but anyways, I packed like a shit ton of snacks, and I mean, I ate most of the snacks. There was mostly a lot of, I mean, there was a decent bit of meat, but like the food was also just kind of gross, and I really don't remember what I ate that much, so it was just a lot of like bread. I ate a salad like twice. But you know, being a vegetarian was a little bit more difficult because I couldn't eat like all of the chicken and stuff that they had, and just stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, overall it could have been worse. But anyways, yeah, so I literally just got back, and my mom had me try food from this place called Silk Road, and I had a General So tofu meal. Yeah, it was okay. So week 1 was probably one of the hardest weeks for this challenge because I've had a lot of band stuff going on. The first 3 days of this month, I had band practice for like 7 hours a day, and so I had to pack my lunch every day. And so basically for lunch I was just having like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then at home I was probably, I don't remember really what I ate for dinner, but I just had like probably the tofu and stuff. And then I went to band camp, and that was August 4th through 8th. During band camp, it wasn't as rough as I thought it was gonna be, but you know, it's camp food. It was a lot of like hot dogs and hamburgers and chicken and stuff. Like there was meat in like every meal of the day, and I couldn't eat any of that. So really I was mainly just eating like the side meals every day at like during meals. Like there was a lot of like bread type stuff and some of that. I had 2 salads at one point. I was usually eating a Cliff Bar every day, and then there were also these like cereal bars that I had. I usually had 1 or 2 of those a day. But yeah, that was pretty much my diet over the first week. Okay, so it is August 9th. I actually have a bit of a like band performance today in like I have to leave in like half an hour. And here's some tofu that I'm making. And there is the finished tofu and my dinner. Okay, it is August 10th for the challenge, and since I got back from band camp, life's been a little rocky. Yesterday I went to sleep at like 1:30 because I was like staying up catching up on TV shows. And today I kind of just like ate shit all day, and I've basically just been snacking all day. But it's 7 o'clock. I have been eating dinner and just more pan-fried tofu here. Okay, now I am rewatching for Ragnarok because just I feel like it, and we're also making popcorn here. So it is August 11th now, and it is noon, and I just had a coffee. I was gonna like chop up some potatoes and pan fry them, but I'm pretty sure those potatoes are bad, so we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna like hard boil some eggs here, and I'm just gonna eat that. Okay, it is August 12th now. It is 11:18, kind of like in between breakfast and lunch, but you know, it's summer, so I woke up late, so I'm kind of hungry. So I cut it up and I marinated it myself with all this stuff. I think I might have marinated it too much. There is the finished tofu. As you can see, I like it nice and crispy. I mean, yeah. Okay, it is August 13th now, and it's about 1 o'clock. I had piano lessons earlier, so that happened. For breakfast, I had these dry noodles. Okay, instant noodles actually. Kind of unhealthy, but like they taste really good, and I haven't had them in a while, so I might go on a quick jog. I'm making a quick Thai tea right now. Yes, that is Pokemon I'm watching. We all have our guilty pleasures. Don't judge me. So there's that. My sister asked me if I wanted to go out to eat, so we went out on a quick grocery run and got some food. The meal was just called a tofu with vegetables. It was from like a Chinese fast food place, but here it is. The tofu, there's some of the tofu. I ate most of it. Honestly, like not the best tofu. Also, there was only like 2 pieces of baby corn, and I love baby corn, so that was a little disappointing. Overall, it was a okay meal. Okay, so it is August 14th, which means it is the end of the second week of the vegetarian challenge. This week wasn't actually that bad. I only went out to eat like once. So I've pretty much eaten all home-cooked meals for all my meals. I just really haven't had opportunities to go out to eat, but I am missing like going out to eat and eating my beloved chicken meals. Today is also the last day of our summer vacation, which is just wonderful, and we had a 2-hour band practice for some fucking reason today. This vegetarian challenge really isn't on the forefront of my mind right now, so it's just kind of there. It's not that bad for me right now. School lunches are gonna be something, but I'm really not too worried about them. Usually they have just stuff for like picky eaters, and like they're pretty good with like dietary restrictions. So I had this vegetarian chicken from this restaurant. I don't remember the restaurant, but it really tasted like chicken. Like, it suspiciously tasted a lot like chicken.
Oh, that's really chicken, Brian.
My grandparents just are visiting from Canada. For dinner, we had these like roll thingies. Honestly, my mom kind of isn't taking this challenge seriously for me, which is a little annoying. She keeps trying to like talk me into just eating meat. It's a little bit annoying because this is really important to me that I want to try out, and it's just kind of hard when no one's taking it as seriously as I am. So it is August 18th again, and I am eating more ramen noodles for like the 4th time this month. So I haven't been doing these updates that much lately because my meals have been kind of basic, and just there's not much of a point to doing this anymore because it's just the same footage over and over again. And the past few days I've just had like stir-fried tofu. My grandparents are visiting from Canada, so they've been cooking dinner. Tomorrow should be the end of week 3, I think. At lunch today, I got a calzone and it had meatballs in it, which I didn't know, so I had to like pick that out. But like actually though, who puts meatballs in calzones? Like, what? So August 21st was the end of the 3rd week of the challenge. I had some weird pizza thing from an Italian restaurant for dinner, I think it was. It was honestly like kind of bad. But anyways, the clip was really awkward, so I'm not going to use that clip from the end of week 3, but I really didn't say much because it was just kind of a boring week. Nothing was really happening. I really don't think that at this point at all my diet was really doing anything to affect my well-being. I mean, maybe I'm just unobservant, but usually I don't feel like my diet affects me that much. I mean, of course there's a lot that goes on into affecting what my mood is and just how I'm like feeling, because I'm a kid, and so it's kind of hard to get a gauge on like, there's just a lot going on in life that'll like affect my mood. Okay, so I've been eating a little bit unhealthy the past few days. The other night I had some more ramen noodles. Also yesterday, we went to the grocery store, and I haven't been in the grocery store in a while, and I got like a lot of junk food. Pop-Tarts, and I got some stuff to make Rice Krispie treats. The Doritos were buy 2 get free, so we bought like a ton of Doritos. Not being super healthy, but I haven't eaten any meat, so yeah. Anyways, now I'm probably, I just got home from school and I have band in like 2 hours, so I'm probably just gonna make some potatoes. Okay, so I haven't been like recording my meals at all this week, but I just had some tofu to eat, you know, as per usual, because I can't eat anything else. It is the 28th, so technically the end of week 4. Oh, I still have like 3 more days to go. So my last day should be Saturday, and then I can eat meat again on Sunday. I've still kind of been debating whether I want to stay vegetarian or not, because as I mentioned, this whole challenge was because I just don't like eating meat, and I wanted to see how it would be being vegetarian. Honestly, it hasn't impacted my life that much, this last month has gone by pretty quickly. Although, yeah, as of lately, like in the past week especially, my mom's been like nagging me about going back to eating meat once the month is over. But yeah, so it hasn't been bad of a week. I went on a jog like half an hour ago, and that was cool. I'm kind of being unhealthy now. I'm eating candy, and I'm watching that's Nad. I'm watching Cloak and Dagger right now because, long story short, I'm trying to watch all the MCU TV shows. Anyways, yeah, I'm watching TV right now, and life's not bad, and this vegetarian challenge is pretty fine. Okay, it is August 31st, and officially the last day I have to be vegetarian. And here is Bentley. I am dog sitting today. He's a good boy. He's staring right at me, and he's so very cute. Yeah, so overall, this challenge hasn't been bad. I really have no idea what else to say. You know, I think that this has been a good experience. I'm going to go back to eating meat, but as I've always been, I don't like eating meat except for like chicken. So that's probably to the extent I'm going to be eating meat. I seriously don't know what else to say. I know a lot of people talk about like how they feel and like how their diet affects their like mental health and stuff like that, but there are a lot of factors in my life that can contribute to everything, and my mood is always fluctuating, so I can't really say how that has affected me, but I have been eating a little bit of like a lot of junk food, but that's as per usual. So yeah, if you want to try going vegetarian, I think it's a good experience, and it's always good for the environment and stuff. So if it interests you, then I think you should try and do this because I think it has been a good experience.